Hello, today I want to talk to you if you think you can help anyone and about niching and just a very practical look at that. Now, you probably want to turn this off already. Don't do that. Just give me a chance. I've heard lots of people's explanation about why to niche, and it's interesting. I guess my take is really just super practical because I'm a super practical girl. And because I have a commerce degree, so I kind of understand the business side of it a little bit. So I have kind of a different, interesting take on it, I think, and someone encouraged me to make this video. So when I started my business, I had a brand new fresh commerce degree, and I knew that I could help anyone. And a lot of my clients, when they're new or if they're having a challenge getting their marketing to work, I think they say the same thing, but I can help anyone. It's true because we are good, beautiful people and we would help anyone. So that's a bit separate from having a business. When you have a business, it just works different. It's true. You can market, and the beauty of it is you can market super narrow, so you can market just to one person. And if other people come to you, you're not going to say no to them, right? It's not that you're only going to work with that kind of person. That's not why we do it. It's a couple of reasons. One of them is that when you're at the beginning of your business journey, you have a lot of time and not so much money, usually, like unless you have someone give you heaps of money, or you have like you raised 10k and you're going to inject that in your business because you want it to go really well and it's going to be amazing. So that's the two main resources, right, in a businesswoman's life or in a business entrepreneur's life, is you either have time or you have money. So in the beginning, if you're a lean startup, you usually have loads of time and not many client sessions. So you can spend heaps of time hanging out in Facebook and creating new things and doing all of that. And then once you start getting more clients, you start kind of running out of time. And then how you look after your marketing has to happen in much less time. But you may have more money. So then you might start to have a budget for ads, or you might have money to get help from a consultant or get someone else to do some of the tasks for you. So then your resource is not so much time, but yes to money. So the trick is to understand that you really probably only have time and money resource if you're a solopreneur for one niche. It's just how it is. At the beginning especially, because to understand a niche takes quite a bit of market research or a lot of time working with that person. And so, you need to interview people, you need to have those people's exact words, you need to understand their story, understand where they're at so that you can do the right kind of marketing that's going to attract them to you, using their language and using the right messaging. So all of that, getting your messaging and your marketing right, takes a bunch of time and or money. And really, honestly, you don't have the resources for it. The other thing is, so say, someone like Coke or Nike or any of those huge companies, they have like $1 billion budget for marketing. So they can have multiple target audiences. It's probably not going to happen for you until a bit later, or it might happen spontaneously, or you might start marketing more narrow on the advice of someone really wise, and you're a wise person who's going to take their advice, and you're just going to market narrow, and you'll find, like I market to women who work remote on their laptop and they serve people all around Australia. That's generally who my ideal client is, and they're very action oriented. They're doing something beautiful that helps other people. I still have 2 men right now on my project board. I have a woman in America on my project board. So it's not that I'm not going to serve those people. I can help anyone. I'm just like you. I understand. But when I'm posting on Facebook, when I'm running ads, when I'm doing any marketing, I'm thinking about my beautiful person who I love to work with best, who is, my age or a bit older. They're probably a bit tech savvy already. They're not terrified, but they just don't have the time and energy. They work on the computer. They can serve anyone in Australia. They've probably nailed a little bit of face-to-face marketing, but now they want to try to use online marketing to leverage. They're probably ready for ads. And I have a couple of those clients already. So when I'm doing my messaging, just thinking about her. I'm just thinking about her and her day-to-day struggles, her stories and her challenges, and I'm just marketing to her. But still, I attract I'm just looking over there because that's my project board. I attract all these other people. So the importance of niching narrow is just a time versus money resource issue. It doesn't mean that you're not going to serve other people. And it feels, I understand at first, it feels challenging, but you know, if your marketing's not sticking, if it's not feeling good and it's not working, it's possibly a niche issue. Either you don't know them, in which case you need to do some free sessions, do some market research with them, offer them, can I please have a free chat with you? And in exchange, I'll give you one of my sessions for free. It's a precious resource, understanding your ideal client and the wording that they use and what their current struggle is and what they want from you. If you don't know that, you can't make the right offers, you can't write the correct copy, you can't attract them to you if you don't really understand them. So in earnest, I encourage you, if you are struggling, you're not getting clients, I'd encourage you to look at your niche. Try to talk to those people. Try to have an interaction with one of those ideal women that are action takers, that are willing to spend, that are willing to invest in themselves, that are ready to take action. Find out what they want, where they hang out on social media, what they Google, what they would do with you right now, you know, if money were no expense. What is the barrier? Is the barrier money? Is the barrier time? Find out all those things about them. Find out what on a day-to-day level goes on for them, and don't put it through your diagnostic filter and turn it into words like they're frustrated, they're overwhelmed. That doesn't really resonate. What we need to do is paint a picture of this woman in their situation. You're sitting at your laptop and you're trying to do a million things. You've got emails coming in, and at the same time, you know you need to be doing your marketing so your business can go to the next level. But you're so caught up in the detritus of customer service and, you know, and reactive business activity that you can't move it forward. Or in the case of a beautiful client of mine yesterday who serves women whose children have eczema or asthma or some kind of health issue. You know, she's told me that they're frustrated and overwhelmed. And as soon as I hear those words, I get alarm bells, because that language is not going to, if I'm overwhelmed and confused or frustrated, I don't say that. I say, I'm struggling every day when I pick my kids up from school, because the first thing they say to me is, I'm hungry, I want something to eat, and I've been really busy and I don't have a plan, and we get home and I just feed them anything. Then their mood goes crazy, and then they get really low energy, and then we're dealing with the rash again, right? So that's what's going on at a really day-to-day level for me. And so if you use that language, the storytelling language, and the language that really understands your client and their predicament, and offers a solution that is exactly what they have the time and the money and interest for, then there's really nothing in the way. And so that's kind of the end of my story about niching. Don't be afraid to niche. It's not going to stop you from serving anybody. You can still help everybody. It's not that choosing a niche will stop you being able to serve anybody. Who you serve is up to you. You can say yes or no to anybody. But when you just have limited time and money resource to market, when you narrow down and just talk to one ideal client, and you have them in your mind's eye while you're writing the copy, while you're writing the social media post, while you're crafting the package and writing about that, then you're going to hit it, and then you're going to be able to help them. I hope that helps you today. If you are struggling with your niche and you want to talk about it, you could book a 30-minute session, a free chat with me. Yeah, just keep trying. Just try going narrow and see how you go. I hope you have a very beautiful day. If you like this video, you can give it a thumbs up if you want, no pressure. And if you like this video and you want to see more videos from me when they come out, then if you subscribe, you'll get a notification, or like I'll show up in your feed and I'll get a little dot next to my name that I've got a new video out. If you really want to know, you can turn on notifications and YouTube will ping at you when I release a new video. I hope to see you soon.